Good afternoon to all subscribers. We'll begin shortly. All right. Welcome to all subscribers. So, we'll dive into today's market session with Strike. For those of you who are new here, please log on to web.strike.money to look at all the tools that we are discussing here and do let us know your feedback on everything. Just waiting for a couple of more people to join in before we can start this session. All right, we have enough viewers, so let's begin. So, we are seeing a weak day in the market with the very weak breadth. As you can see, uh, today's Wednesday, that is expiry for Bank Nifty, and we are seeing only 15 stocks in positive territory for the Nifty 50 and only 122 stocks positive in the Nifty 500. So overall breadth is weak. Even in the FNO segment, 122 stocks are showing short buildup. So the action is today on the lower side, and it looks like important supports are in danger, or even on the index. And even if we look at the heat map, you can see the defensive ones. That is the pharma, healthcare are top, and auto is hardly down. That is, auto is actually positive, which is a sign of relative strength. And the FMCG is also flat. So basically, defensives and auto sector are the strong ones. Apart from that, all sectors are weak today with the biggest losers financials, PSU banks, banking. So we'll come to that. Let's first look into the overnight data, that was the FIDI data. So not much happening in the cash market data. Even on the derivative side, there was a reduction in short position on index futures and some addition in both calls and puts. Overall, the data was neutral, not any directional cues from here. On the positioning side, we still stand at the short side, but now this does not mean that the market will reverse right away till we don't see any action. So we have seen few higher highs and higher lows, but today if we are breaking below key levels, that is the risk we should know about. So talking about other sentiment indicators, mostly on the weaker side. Even the swing has pulled back to 40, which means only 40% of the FNO stocks have positive momentum today. And if I look at the PCR, it has risen up to 0.86, still not overbought, but it has come up a bit. So let's go to the charts of Nifty and Bank Nifty to see where the important levels are and what are the risks to take care of. So let me just first come to hourly chart. So this is the trend line that we all were discussing in yesterday's session. Let me make it a bit bolder. Yeah, so this is the trend line that was getting protected, and now it's actually broken in today's 10-15 candle on the hourly chart, and the all the other factors on hourly chart are also in red mode. So now the hourly averages should act as a resistance on the way up, which is close to 19750 and 19768. So unless these levels are crossed, the Nifty is somewhat on a risk of higher downside. And if we look at the daily chart, then if it closes at current levels, then the downtrend is hinting at a price reversal today, because it will be closing below previous swing low on closing basis. And this would have further weakness only if the daily averages are broken. So 20-day average is at 19675 and 40-day exponential is at 19650. Today's low is right at the 20-day average, so not broken as of now. So that is something to watch out for as a key support. So if these both levels are taken out, then it adds to a further bearishness in the index. So let's look at bank nifty chart as well. As we have been seeing since couple of days, bank nifty has was already weaker. That is, it was below its daily averages already, and even yesterday it wasn't able to cross that. And today it has sold off from the average right away. So right now it is closer to the lower band support, close to 43,800. If that holds, that is the last support for bank nifty. Otherwise, this whole thing can break down from this line. So this is a line trend line support. It may look like a head and shoulders to some, but as of now, it has not broken below it. So broadly, closing below 43,800 would be somewhat scary for the bank nifty. Yeah, this is the key line right now protecting this index. Once broken, this can turn quite scary. So, to jump on to further sections, let's first also look at the strong ones for today, which was the pharma. One second. Yeah, this is the pharma index. So it was looking like a triangular kind of a consolidation here since few days. It may have been completed because it is right now, you know, above the averages, as well as the daily indicators are in bullish mode. So this is an index where where it can outperform Nifty in the very short term. We need to take care of this point. And I know I've highlighted PSU Bank Index also based on seasonality, but if it's not playing out, then it's not playing out. So just if you look at the chart as of now, there is no hint on the daily chart at least. You're just trading below the 20-day average, not close to 40-day yet. So there is still no sign there. Ritesh has commented for small cap index. Okay, let's look at that also. So it is actually trading at a higher than this level. So this is actually a divergence with the main index, wherein Nifty is still much below this day's high. If we talk about standalone this chart, then it has no clear signal as of now. But only thing is, today's candlestick might look like a bearish engulfing pattern. That's it. That's the only thing to watch out for. And if we have to go down on the hourly chart, then the trailing level would be this 40-hour average, that is 121961. So if 121961 is not broken, then it can still continue up. But if it's broken, then we should be open to more levels. That is first level would be the 20-day average, followed by the 40-day average. So that is how it should be taken, in my opinion. uh, should be watching each chart on its own, not based on the main index chart. But as of now, if as I said, if key levels are broken on closing basis, then it poses a bigger risk. If not, if the levels are held by closing in even in the Nifty, then we may actually see continuation. So that is something to wait out till the closing hour. So let's see. But overall, the looking at the breadth today and options data, it would look quite bearish. So since Bank Nifty's expiry is today, then let's see highest call Y at 44,000 followed by 44,100, and current spot levels are 43,958, just below 44,000, and highest put to Y is at 43,900. So this could be the range for rest of the session unless there is a substantial breakout or breakdown. For the Nifty, the expiry that is tomorrow, highest call open interest is at 19,800 followed by other strikes. So right now it is trading at 721. So 19,700 still has a fight from both call writers and put writers. Once taken out, then it can pose to lower levels as well. So yeah, that is pretty much it. So we have a lot of results coming up each day, which is why we are seeing volatility. So today we have results from key stocks, Bajaj Auto, ICICI, General Insurance, IndusInd Bank, LTI, Mindtree, Wipro. I think some of these are out, some of are pending, and tomorrow also there are 5, 6 important results to watch out for. So with that, let me actually go to the scanners for the day and look for any patterns. So I'm in bearish reversal because the overall action is downward. There would be more patterns forming. So I'm seeing a lot of bearish engulfings, dark cloud covers, as well as evening stars forming on different stocks. So these are the patterns to watch out for if you are a short side trader. If not, if you're just managing your portfolio, then also these reversal patterns are important to manage your open portfolio and positions. GRSC, somebody is messaging. So okay, I'll check. Just give me a minute to go through the scans first. So today in Dow trend, mostly we would be seeing a lot of up to down signals rather than down to up. Yeah. So as you can see, a lot of up to down signals because key levels are being broken in today's session. So if you look at just indices, then yeah, almost all indices are giving up bearish Dow trend reversal. So obviously this would get confirmed only on daily closing basis, but this is how it is reflecting as of uh, current prices. So if you look at even the stocks, then also the list would get longer. Many stocks are giving this. In terms of RMI scanner, there may not be as much stocks giving a reversal, but still, I think the list of new sell might be larger than the new buy. Yeah. So new sell signals are higher than new buy signals, but of course, you need to watch each setup on its own and check whether or not it's worthy of a trade or not. So that is how you can scan setups. So this is a long list. One can look into it and select probable setups. So let me now take up queries. First one is GRSE. So gave an RMI buy along with a Dow trend bullish reversal for 2 days. Today again breaking. So I think it looks like a consolidation unless it breaks down. So we can draw a pattern and wait for a clear sign. So let me make this more visible. So this is the sort of a range that is visible on this chart, and it's right now taken support at its 40-day average, that is 788.77, and this lower end of the line is at 781. So broadly, if we have to just expand it a bit, then let me say that a close below 780 can mean the breakdown, and if it's not broken, then it can still continue within this range till it breaks out above this line, that is at 820. It is a broader range. This is not an advice or a recommendation, that is just what I'm seeing. Sagar has messaged for Ujjivan. Okay. It is pulled back to the 40-day average, closed positive yesterday. So looks fine if this low is not taken out. So yesterday's low along with the 40-day average, that is at 527, should be the key level to watch out for. Mihir, good afternoon. So we want to look at Glenmark and Gale. Okay. Let me first check Gale. So you can just directly go to Rohit setup and see how the setup is looking like. So Gale, actually, all the factors on the daily chart are in green mode. On weekly, same case. So daily, weekly, RMI is buy, downtrend is in bullish mode. 20-day price is above 20-day and 40-day averages. So it's actually at the upper band. So no clear reversal sign as of now till it breaks any important levels. So looks like one of the relatively stronger charts in a market like today. Glenmark. So in the beginning of today's session, I was actually highlighting that the defensive sectors like pharma and FMCG may hold out somewhat better if we undergo this correction. So this whole thing is also kind of a sideways consolidation if I try to mark it properly. So this trend lines may not look perfect, but this is how it is looking like within a range. The good thing is that it can cross above 20-day average today. Here, if you see, it is turning green, and RMI can also go into bullish mode. So if these signals stay till the day end, the price holds above the 20-day average, it might be a good setup. Any more queries? Sinjin. Okay. So interestingly, it had given a new sell yesterday only, and today it has crashed about 7-8%. So looks like a fresh breakdown, at least on the daily chart. This whole thing is taken out. It may also look like a head and shoulders pattern. It does look like a head and shoulder pattern breakdown. And the interesting fact is that only yesterday the RMI actually gave a new sell. So it's a good insight. On the weekly chart, in one day only it has came back to 40 week average and the lower band on weekly chart. So and the weekly RMI cycle is also complete. So it is actually at an important support if we talk about weekly chart, but till it gives some kind of reversal signal, we can't say if it cannot fall further, because today's fall is one way down. So it would be ideal to wait for some kind of reversal signal. But yeah, on the weekly chart, these are important levels to hold on weekly closing basis. So there is still 1 2 days left in the week. One can wait for the weekly candle to complete. Jayant has message for Tata Steel. So gave a new bullish signal couple of days back, trying to hold with the bullish mode downtrend as well as above the averages. So just in the first look, 20-day average is not broken in today's session. So I would say that is the key level for this setup to continue up. 126.7 is the current level for 20 DMA, and I think that should be the key support. If it does not hold, then it may pose some risk. And interestingly, that is also the same level as the 20 and 40 hour average. So this is the key level, and on daily closing basis it would be 126.7. Yeah, it does look like a tweezer reversal, Mihir. But if this average still ends up getting protected, then it may still continue. So that is something to wait and watch. I'm saying this because only the indicators are in bullish mode. That is, the Dow trend on basis on price is up, RMI is in bullish mode. That is why all things have to be looked into conjunction. So some candlestick patterns work even against the trend, some do not. So that is something to watch out for. Welcome, Jayant. So I'm waiting for more queries, or we can end the session. All right. It seems that is it for today. So do log on to Strike, try to use all these tools and analyze yourself, and let us know your feedback on the product, how you feel about it, and any new features you would like to request. So thank you again. Okay, there's one last query. The reversal level for Nifty. Okay. So that is same as all other charts. On the daily chart, it is at this conjuncture of uh, 40-day and 20-day average. So that is 676 and 650. That should be watched on closing basis. And if you're asking me about reversal based on Dow trend, then that level would be this low. Previous low on closing basis was 731. So if it closes above 731, 731.75, then this Dow trend that is looking red right now will go away, and it will still remain green. So one tight level is 731, and below that the daily averages. One more query has come in, so I'll look at DLF and then wrap it up for today. It's actually positive today. All the indicators in bullish mode. So one of the strong setups in the falling market. No real reversal sign in this chart. So thank you everyone for watching. We'll continue tomorrow in next session.